Hey there, viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Legacy Skullgrin. Now, for a good while, this guy was thought to be a core class figure. And well, when this guy was first shown, nope, turns out he's a deluxe class figure. While fellow pretender Bombus was a core class figure. I mean, okay. Even though Skullgrin and Bombast are both pretenders released in the same year, back in G1, this guy gets to be a deluxe class, while Bombast is just a core class figure. Yeah, I don't know. But let's not start a full-on tangent here. Let's just take a look at the box. And well, of course, we've got the standard Legacy style of packaging. So, of course, we've got a picture of Skullgrin in his vehicle mode, which we will talk about that soon. Got the windowless thing here. This side, we've got a picture of Skullgrin's, well, skull. Got him ready to slash at someone, it looks like. This side, we've got some Decepticons. The back, we've got them in both modes. And QR code if you want to scan that. And that's pretty much it for the box. And while taking a look at Skullgrin, well, first of all, we've got the vehicle mode. Well, it's obviously meant to be some sort of tank thing, but well, it's only got the back treads. There's no front treads. I mean, sure, you could say maybe it's like a hover tank, but wouldn't these treads be like folded down if that was the case? I don't know. I mean, to be fair, the OG Pretenders back in G1 had rather abstract vehicle modes, but yeah, this is rather weird. If they at least had some like tread detailing molded into here, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, this does make the tank mode a bit weird looking. But the back treads, however, do look rather cool looking. Got the arms just hanging out back there. Got the turrets. And well, are they blast effect compatible? Yep, they are. Now that is just amazing. So if you just want blasting at some Autobots, then there you go. Just can sort of go up. The turret can, of course, rotate. And if you want, you can actually detach this if you want the vehicle mode to look like absolutely nothing. I don't know, maybe some sort of like surfboard for other figures. But this does look to be a mini-con port. I don't know, I'm not going to test an actual mini-con on there. One, because I don't have one handy, and two, I don't want to take the risk. But you can actually detach the cannons from here if you want. That's more for the robot mode though. Once again, I think this is more for like the Evo Fusion thing that Wave 4 is doing. I don't know, maybe like a quick preview of that. I don't know. Just, it kind of reminds me of what like Tarn is doing in Wave 4. You can sort of see the head there. Yeah, if you turn the figure upside down, you can definitely see the head just glaring at you. So yeah, that's basically it for the vehicle mode. So for accessories, well, we get these two swords. And you can just plug them into the treads here. So I don't know if there's any like nearby Autobots, you can like cut them at the ankles or something, I don't know. And for blaster compatibility on these, because these can double as guns if you want. Nope. I'm more used to these as blades anyway. Like, yeah, I don't see how these can double as guns. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. So, for comparison, here he is with Power of the Prime Skullgrin and his alt mode, which is basically just a set of Wolverine claws. Yeah, I never really reviewed that thing. I never found a good time to review that thing. I think probably because it was just like a Prime Master / Titan Master and a Pretender shell, so yeah, not really much of a review there. Well, here he is with the other Pretenders in Legacy so far. So here he is with Iguanus, if he'll stand, and Bombast. And keep in mind, Iguanus and Bombast are both core class figures, whereas Skullgrin is actually a deluxe. I don't know. Maybe like the engineering was just too much for a core class figure or something. I don't know. But well, moving on to the transformation for this guy. So, to get this guy transformed, it's actually quite complex. I mean, seriously, this guy has quite a intricate transformation. So to start, we're just going to untap the treads, move them down, untap the legs, get them out. They should hopefully tab into something here. Oop. Hang on. Well, thankfully that was actually fixable, but that actually did make me jump. So yeah, it turns out the legs are on these little ports here. And I just accidentally ripped it off. Thankfully I managed to fix it though, but yeah, try not to be as rough of the figure as I was. We're just going to straighten out the legs. Trying to be careful, unlike me. Straighten out the tread and push it in like so. With this leg, let's try and do a better job showing off. There we go. Get the foot out. Pushing the tread. Now you've got your legs. Get the legs down like this, and now you've got this little, I guess, tank girl walk. Open this up. Get the arms out. Push this down in the slider joint. Get that down. Push all this around. Close this up. Get the hands around. Rotate the forearms. Sometimes this could be... There we go. Flip this up. Get these around. And here we've got Skullgrin in robot mode. And aside from me accidentally amputating him, that's quite a fun transformation. I mean, seriously. For a transformation based on a pretender, that is just... Seriously, I think that's one of my favorite transformations in Legacy. Like, this, Bulkhead, Motormaster, like the transformation to Menasor, I mean. And well, the resulting robot modes, just like the other pretenders in Legacy, sort of amalgamates the shell and the inner robot. Because we've got the head of the shell with the I guess the metal album skull. We've got the shoulder pads and the belt. Whereas I think the rest is based on the inner robot. So having a 360. Oh, and don't forget to fold out the tail as well. Or if you want to just detach this, if you really don't want it there. And that gives you access to the back port for weaponizers. Now looking at the head, I mean, come on. How can you not love that head sculpt? That's basically that's something you'd see on a metal album or something. I mean, come on. That is freaking awesome. Plus, he's got built-in peekaboo mode if you want. Now, for weapons, of course, he's got these two swords. Or if you want, these could be guns, but... Yeah, I don't like using them as guns. Yeah, these work better as swords, in my opinion. Or if you want, you can detach these. And then these could be guns. And remember, these are blast effect compatible. Plus we've got the ports in the bottom of the feet for weaponizers or whatever they're going to be calling the Junkions in Legacy, such as Scrap Hook. Or in my case, some more blast effects, because why not? So if you want, you can just have them holding these guns and then have the swords just stored on the side here. If you want that look going on. Or you could like come up with some huge crazy combination with the swords and the guns. I don't know. The point is, you have options, and as Emgo says, options are good. And yeah, like the tail is detachable on this figure. So there you go. Now, for comparison, here he is with Power of the Prime's Skullgrin, which, I mean, come on, there's no contest. The Legacy version is way better. This is just making me want to see the Autobot pretenders in Legacy, even if they, like, I don't know. I don't know how they do that, because, like, keep in mind, the Autobot pretenders, like, have human shells instead of, like, monster shells. So I don't know. I want to see them try that, though. But yeah, if you want a modern Skullgrin, yeah, this guy is basically obsolete now. And well, here he is with the other pretenders in Legacy, Iguanus and Bombast. And seeing how this guy is obviously a deluxe class, he's taller than these two. This is just making me want even more pretenders now. Like, could we get, like, Submarauder, maybe Bugly, Bludgeon, obviously? Because, like, these guys are just turning out really not well. Now, for posability, well, the skull is on a ball joint, so he can look up. He can look side to side, although he kind of has to move his head upwards to do that. The horns can sort of close in. That's sort of more for transformation. The arms can, of course, move around. You can T-pose. It's got elbows. Bicep rotation. Hands don't move, although they can go in. Tail can go in to make way for the waist rotation. Legs can go forward that far. Back about that far. It's got knees. Thigh rotation. You can do the split if you sort of force these, although, yeah, that was sort of a worrying noise. And you can do the splits. And of course, his tail can move. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for this figure. Complaints? Well, I mean, of course, like, there is the vehicle mode not really looking like anything aside from a tank missing its front treads, but to be fair, like, the G1 Skullgrin didn't really look like anything in vehicle mode either, so I guess it's sort of staying true to the source material, eh? I think I heard that the knees are like some sort of rubbery material. I'm not sure if that's true, but if it is, then be careful. The tail can sort of get in the way, but of course it is a detachable thing. And this is more of a nitpick than actual complaint, but I wish these were just swords and not also guns. But as I said, just a nitpick. But overall, do I recommend this figure? Actually, yes, I do, because I just love how this guy looks in robot mode. I mean, come on, this guy looks intimidating. I mean, sure, the vehicle mode does sort of dock some points, but come on, as someone who pretty much displays almost every figure in robot mode, I mean, come on, this is... I just love how this guy looks in robot mode, and so, come on, of course I'm gonna recommend this guy. Even if he does have some subpar vehicle mode, the robot mode definitely makes up for it, in my opinion. So yeah, this has been my review on Legacy Skullgrin, and this is Charlie Young, signing off.